Our next guest is a renowned chef, author, and judge on the new season of the Emmy Award-winning show Top Chef.
That's right. And today, he's showing us how to make a delicious meal in honor of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. So please welcome Chef Dale Talde. Chef, thanks for being with us. And you're coming actually to us from your restaurant. It's called Goose Feather. It's in Tarrytown, New York. Know the town very well. Beautiful up there. Why the name Goose Feather?
So the name came from a Chinese proverb that means like a small gesture can mean a very big thing. And that's what we thought this restaurant could be. It could be a small little restaurant that would mean a big thing in our community. So that's where the name comes from.
Well, that is pretty cool. And you have a dish here that I am, just by the title here, spring green curry with shrimp and white rice. I am making this tonight. You're making it for us now. Tell us how to do it.
Sure. So I love this dish because it's a really quick and easy way to get dinner on the table. Like 20-30 minutes, and you can use different proteins, shrimp or chicken or beef. So in this pan, sizzling away, I've got a little bit of sugar and some oil. I'm adding green curry. Now, generally I make my own curries, but I have a 2-year-old, and I know that getting food on the table quickly it's kind of a job for a lot of people. So buying a store-bought green curry for something like this, a Tuesday or Wednesday meal, is a fantastic way to go about this. So in the pan, I've just added ginger and garlic, and we're gonna sweat that out a little bit. It's gonna pop and sizzle. I've got 1 green chili. It's, depending on how much heat you like, you can chop it up if you like a lot of heat. I'm gonna add a little bit of fish sauce. Now this is kind of like one of my magic ingredients for this. There's something really magical that happens when you do fish sauce and coconut milk and sugar. And this is a really big part of this dish because it's going to give you a lot of umami, a depth of flavor, and a lot of the salt that goes into this dish. So we've cooked out the ginger, the garlic, the sugar, and we've just added the coconut milk, and this is going to come up to a boil, and basically that's your sauce. And you feel free to add whatever in vegetables that you like. Whatever's in season. Right now we're going to put some onions and some tomatoes. We're going to put the shrimp in now because this takes a very short amount of time to cook. And this is all going to come up to boil, and once the shrimp is done, that's when I add in kind of these soft vegetables. Peas, asparagus. We're going to add some tofu in now because once this comes to a boil, this is really going to be done and ready to plate. And I serve this simply with a little bit of white rice, but you feel free to use some noodles or really crusty bread with this to kind of sop up all this coconut milk and this green curry that you're making right now. And this is going to be a little brothy, and that's what it's supposed to be. It's supposed to soak up the rice or the bread or the noodles are supposed to soak up this beautiful broth.
I love that you just said you can sop it up with some bread. That sounds like from the deep south. Sop it up with a biscuit. That's what we say down there. But you've alluded to how versatile. You've alluded to how versatile this recipe is. It sounds like you can kind of play with it and put a lot of what you like into it and come up with something pretty delicious.
100%. If you're not a big shrimp fan, if you want chicken, a very lightly, thinly sliced chicken breast, flank steak would work perfectly fine with this, or keep this vegetarian.
I want to ask, while I have you here, how long do you let the broth go before you put in the shrimp? How long do you need that to go?
It's really once the coconut milk and the curry and the sugar have dissolved inside this broth, it's ready to go. Obviously, if you want to build some more flavor, you can let it go a little longer. But that curry, it's a prepackaged ingredient. It's ready to go. Toast it off in a little bit of oil, and it's really fine to use as a marinade or a dressing for a salad. But obviously we're using it here with coconut milk. But once it's dissolved, this curry is ready to go. And don't be afraid of them. Once you have them, use a little bit of it, freeze it. It'll last for a while.
Well, it looks delicious. I feel like we can smell it and taste it from here. Chef Dale Talde, thank you so much for joining us today. And for everyone, TJ, you'll want to take note of this. The full recipe, we have those details on our Facebook page, so you don't have to call Chef Dale. Okay. It's right there for you on Facebook. Okay?
Chef, thank you. I'm making this tonight.
Well, hey there. there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.